welcome to my channel. My name is Arissa and this is Arissa Art, and I am making a deconstructed bloom type swirl thing. Today I am working on a 24 by 36 inch gallery wrapped canvas. I have taped my sides because I'm going to swirl this before I let it go off the sides just to see what pattern I get. And I have made my base coat. It's a very transparent base coat, so there's going to be a lot of color on here. And I have 5 colors up to 6 colors. 5 colors up to 7 colors. I have 7 colors mixed up, but I'm right now planning on using just 5 of them. And I will show you those. And they're all, again, just mixes of colors. I just like mixing colors. I don't use a lot of colors straight anymore. So this is a brownie type color. Not brownie, but a brown color. This is a color I mixed up that is this color. I don't know, it's greeny blue. Then I do have a straight gold. Nope, this isn't even a straight gold. This is the Brilliant Gold by Meeden. And to it, I added a touch of the Aztec gold. No, golly, Arissa, it's late. To it, I added a touch of the Tuscan gold by Color Art. This is a pink that started off neon orange. This is a neon orange that I added a little pink to. This is the one I may not use. It's a little too orangey for me. This one is Seashell by Rust-Oleum Metallic Accents. And then I also have like a dioxazine purple type color, which I may throw in because right now that's the only color that does not have any sparkle to it. Nope, I like the pink does not. But I may swirl a little bit of that in there just because. My base coat is a mixture of my house paint pouring medium for those colors because this is bloom pouring medium. Then I added a bunch of Floetrol. I added a bunch of heavy gel gloss to it and some Liquitex pouring medium. And I think it's a little chunky in some, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be picking out stuff. But I have this tub that's about 40 ounces. I'm just going to pour this in the center. Move it around a bit. It's a thick one, but let's see what we can get. I'm going to move it around a little bit so it's spread out a little bit more than it is. And there's a lot of bubbles in it because I just mixed this stuff. So I'm hoping I have enough color because, again, that's all I had. That's all I made. And it's a custom color. And this, again, is super transparent. All I did was use those pouring mediums and put a dot of, what color? It's this blue called River Rock. I put like 10 drops of that in 40 ounces. So this will dry really, really transparent. Yeah, let the chunk finding adventures begin. Also, because it's transparent, I don't want little black pieces in it because they'll be seen. Let me grab my torch. Little tiny bubble here. Okay, so I am going to pour a little more along the edges. But I want to save some just in case I have to worry about this sides. Let me grab my towel. And then I'm just going to layer my colors. I'm going to blow this out. It's going to be a little chaotic because I'm going to swirl it all. And my colors aren't even going to be in any particular order. So let's just play around. Maybe I'll do a kind of a swirling action here. Just playing around with color. And my colors are, as you can see, super thick. I'm so excited. I finally got more Australian Floetrol. I haven't ordered it because I ordered on eBay because I like the 4-liter bottles. I haven't ordered it in a couple of years. And so now I'm finally out. And I think the last time I got some, it was a bad batch. It wasn't a bad batch. It was just a smelly batch. And so finally, it's obviously worked, but I finally have some that is not smelly and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Just a little bit of the purple there. Okay, a little bit more than the purple. The brown, I'm going to throw some up on top. And then this green color, I want that to come through also. And because I have fresh Australian Floetrol, I'm going to use a lot of cell activator here, because this was made with that old batch, and it always smells like a little bit like amoxicillin to me. It's not a good scent. I don't like the way it smells. And I'm debating, I have my concentrator on my blow dryer right now. I don't think I want it on there. So I'm going to take it off. Yeah. This concentrator is not made for this blow dryer, which is why it's taped on. So yeah, I'm going to take it off. I will keep my cell activator to the center, as it should be for what I want to do. But this is my white, my titanium white, and then this black is the oxide black mixed with a little bit of the Pebeo Studios iridescent blue black. I'm just going to touch that, make it blend a little bit. All right, so now I'm going to torch it just 1 second because there's a lot of bubbles. And I am just going to swirl this around, but let me get my blow dryer out of the way so I don't get paint on it. Okay, let's swirl. So I'm just going to literally go in a circle, letting it deconstruct in a swirling pattern this time. Before I move it off. Almost spilling cups of paint over there. All right. Now that it's there, I'm going to become more aggressive with the swirling. So it moves towards the center too, kind of crashing against itself in the center to deconstruct the middle before I move it along elsewhere. See a big old chunk right here. Where did I see that? Get out of there. All right, so I'm gonna go down to this corner here and kind of do the same thing, corner to corner, letting it swirl or letting it deconstruct. It's heavy. Sorry, I'm going to go extreme for a second. And then I'm going to switch direction and now swirl clockwise. I want to cover all the surface of this canvas before I start thinking about removing tape. Sorry if you can't see so well. And so from here, I'm going to go sharp down to get the blue to kind of transect the middle, maybe, and start the swirl over, going counterclockwise again. But not going corner to corner this time. And so if I want to, I can make it so this blue is going to come in more by adding more blue right there, adding to the weight of it. Even though I think I just added a big old chunk. I'm going to dig in that for a second. Did I see something chunky? I don't know. There's no color under this paint right now, so I'm not worried about digging through like that. All right, so now there's weight right here that wasn't, so it's going to move faster through the color. Whoops. And so I think I'll do the same thing here, add some blue there, and then go diagonal. So right up that way. And then go sharp, so it'll go fast. And keep on swirling. It went over a little bit there, but that's okay. And so now I'm going to go one more and put some blue there. And move it this way. This is certainly a workout today. It's so heavy. But the colors are super pretty. Okay. I don't know if I want to add some blue here to kind of pinch it in. So I'm just going to do it because I don't know if I want to. So why not just do it? That was a lot of blue. I can't tell if there was a chunk that went in there. Well, whatever. Let's just play. Ready? I'm going to this corner down here by me with this blue line. And whoop, now it's going over a bit. There's plenty of paint on here. I'm going to hold that up a bit to guide it. Ah, there's a chunk right there. Right here. And that's probably just heavy gel gloss, just because it gets in there. Okay, so I'm going to come over here because it's getting harder to hold it up like that. So the weight of the paint is over there. So like it's trying to go off. So I'm just gonna put it in the center and then allow the paint to move off the sides. So let me center it up. And so I can take my tape off. Oh, this corner down here didn't even get paint on it yet. Luckily, I've got all this excess paint. Grab something here. So I'm just going to take some of this paint here. Scoot it on to this side here. And let me put my color, my canvas back in frame. Sorry, you were out of frame for a second. So I'm just going to get some of the excess. Go. Do I want it over here? I'll go right here, because that's likely going to come off anyway. All right, so now this side has got paint on it, but again, I don't like dry sides, so I'm going to use the paint that I have and wet my sides so this paint can now flow, because there's so much on the top. There's lots to get over the sides, but if I don't wet my sides, it's just going to want to fall sluggishly, and I don't like that. So I'm going to use whatever paint I've got and wet my sides some, just so it will fall and flow much easier. There we go. There we go. Okay, so first I'm gonna get rid of that stuff up there. I don't know where the weight of my paint is yet. So, okay, so it's over on this side. I kind of want to do something about that last little blue that I added. Get a little bit of that color off of there and stop it. And bring it back to me so it doesn't keep on falling. The colors are really vibrant. I really like them. And that's because, in part, because I have this transparent background. So the weight of my paint, this is a good lesson. The weight of my paint was so far over here that while this pushed this over here, this side is getting covered. This side over here is still bare. So that's what I say when I say, if you just want this side off, but you want to leave it alone, put the weight of your paint here and push it off, because it does leave this side alone. So now, in order to get to that side, my weight of the paint is about right here, right there. So you see it's moving. I need to move it over this way and then up that way. So I'm going to go extreme that way and then up off the side. The colors are so vibrant. And I'm okay losing a little bit, but I kind of want to keep a little of that pink there. So I'm going to bring it back. But not too far back to where it stops dripping. And I'm going to check it to make sure it's flowing. So now it's flowed over that side. And I'm going to get my palette knife and give some color here. The majority of the color here is color, or is black, the blue, but I do want a little bit of color there. So I'm going to take a sample with just a little color to do this edge. Maybe not. And again, this is a transparent background, so that color is gonna come through on that. There's no chance. Gosh, the colors are so vibrant. I really like them. I want this side covered now, and then I'll work on this side over here. So the weight of my paint is still about here, right here. So I'm gonna bring it further down. See, it's moving right here. and then shove it off of that side, because now it's centered vertically for me, or sorry, centered vertically for me, but not horizontally, in that it's not right here, it's here. So now it'll move faster off of that side. Well, it's not even quite centered vertically because it's moving off here, but not here. So I'm going to pause and pull it back even further towards me. There. And kind of come off at an angle on this side, so I can shove the paint off of that side. Like that. Let it pause for a moment and drip. And now that it's all the way down, I can bring it back and stop that progress and bring it up a little bit more still. So I'm going to bring it to the center, closer to this very center of the painting, still down here with me. And before going up again, I'm going to work on getting this bottom edge covered. So I will just, it's still here, so I want it all the way centered because this whole edge needs to be covered. So I'll pull it over to the center. So it's here. Once it gets to about here, like that, I can now pull it straight down towards me. And unless this is sluggish because it's getting drier or thicker, then the whole edge should start to roll off. And that's what's happening. So like the other side, this side over here is not as dense with paint. So I'm going to bring it back up, bring it over for further. It came off a little bit, but I want obviously more of it off. So now the weight of the paint is closer to here. I want it over here. And instead of going down, I'm just going to angle that way. And then go straight. And there. Now I'll let it relax there for a moment to catch up and come all the way down, which now it has. Now I can stop the progress. And now work on the composition that I want, because all my sides are covered for the most part. All right, I'm gonna pause here. It feels like there's something up there that I don't like. Right here. Yep. Oh, like that looked weird to me. Wow, the color is so bright. Now, the only thing that bothers me right now is that little blunt tip right there. But let's see, how quickly can I get it off of there? I don't like the idea of losing the green and purple next to it, so I may actually leave it and address it in a different way. Either moving it with my own finger. Well, probably just that. There's no or there. Okay, so let me clean off my hand. Oh, the colors. Oh, the colors are so beautiful. There will be color under all of this where you see shadow. And you know what? I'm going to actually leave it. And this is why. Because that blunt tip kind of goes along with this blunt tip. That goes along with this blunt tip. So it kind of makes sense. So what I will do is take a little micro brush, something small, and drag this out. Because this blunt tip is not actually a tip. Ooh, it feels like there may be a lot of paint on here. So let's see. Nah, there's a little bit of paint. There's a little bit of a lot of paint, but not too terrible. Let me gauge with my tweezers, which is what I typically do. Nah, it's not that bad. Let me see if there's anything I want to move to exit some more paint. Let me get my edges covered really quickly. My corners, I should say. Find something pretty. And then put that there. This swirling technique was kind of fun. I dig it. this corner is not covered. So I'm going to go off of that corner. So I'm going to just go extreme in that direction and get that corner to flow off. And I'm going to lose that blunt end, but that's okay in the end. There we go. That's okay. I'm actually okay with that. And that corner now is covered. So I'm going to bring it back and center my paint up again. Sorry, you can't see for a moment. I have to kind of go extreme, and it's a big canvas. All right. Well, actually, I like that better. I like it better without that gold. I had kind of accepted the gold blunt tip would be there, but now that it's not there, I'm okay with that. Get out of here. All right. I am going to check my corners and my edges, and I will get you down and show you the close-up after I get my fingers clean. All right, I will be back. I don't even have a clean part on these gloves to turn that camera off, so let me hold on. All right, sorry about the messy table, but y'all, I am absolutely head over heels with the brightness of this piece. It's so pretty. So like, I'm gonna try to get you guys closer by zooming rather than coming in closer, but oh, I love, love, love the bright colors of this. They are so brilliant, and I'm just super happy. I'm so excited I did the transparent background because it allows those colors to stay bright like this. Cannot wait to see how it dries. So you'll have shadow there, so you can see there's color, not only color there, but there's pattern under that blue. So I don't know how it's gonna come out. I'm super excited to see that. And I did off camera, I tilted. There was a little like the U of the blue here, and I wanted to open up the cells here, so I just tilted that off to get this. And the combination of that brilliant gold with the Tuscan gold, oh, chef's kiss. It's so beautiful. And then that wash of the seashell over things. I'm excited about this piece. Let me zoom you back out here. But I love how crisp the line stayed by swirling them. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This deconstructed bloom and swirl. I love it. But another thing I'm super excited about, it's like spring is coming because my house backs to a waterway. There's a waterway behind my house, no homes, immediately at least. And all the froggies are coming back out. And I'm super excited hearing them as I go to my room and the window's open. I can hear all the frogs waking up from whatever they do in the winter. But look at these colors. Look at the crispness of the lines. This part here, the way those colors all blended, so pretty. And then this little corner, oh my gosh, and it's hard to tell because it's so bright, but I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, you guys should try this. This is so much fun to do, and I would love to see what you do. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. And this is Friday night, so I won't have a dry result on Sunday. Hopefully it will be close enough so I can show you something. If not, I'll show you in my next video after that. But thanks for watching, y'all, and I will see you next time. Bye.